Hello, my name is Elena Giulia Rossi, and I would like to talk a little bit about climate visions, matter, agency, and trust. And this means to talk about language as an interface and as an active agent from which to move in all directions in the entanglement between matter, agency, and the whole, between the ground and the atmosphere, and through the conductive power of water. In the journey that has taken us from 2018, when Pierluigi Capucci started the dialogues across the sea in Serbia, the world has changed, but mostly it has changed the way we look at the world and the trust we placed in images, a trust that is undermined by the ubiquitous use of images and languages produced by artificial intelligence. But we leave this discourse aside for a moment, and we stop to consider the language of climate as a microcosm of cultural meaning, to use Mitchell's words. And this is true for images and information that belongs to science, as well as for artistic projects that work with data provided by science. Copernicus is the European Union's Earth Observation Programme, is a scientific source for initiative of the European Space Agency and the European Commission, created in 2001. And Copernicus has radically shifted the way of delivering scientific information from an indisputable and unidirectional source to an open platform. By providing real-time satellite imagery and environmental data, this open source platform enabled people to deciding to take in decisions about climate change. And this has fostered scientific collaboration, and it has empowered communities to proactively address environmental challenges. Scientific data that are provided for meteorological forecasts can generate new narratives, such as the one of open weather, a feminist experiment by designer and researcher Sophie Dyer and academic geographer Sasha Engelman. Open weather builds new narrative from all kinds of information, traveling on different layers of frequencies, using DJ kits, software, and antennas, all open source. And these images become part of an embodied knowledge, where bodies are physically connected to the atmosphere through the antennas, as they have to be moved in the air until they are tuned to the radio waves that comes from the satellite. The body is central to this practice, and it reconnects atmosphere, ground, data, images into a single whole. From the atmosphere into the seas, into the oceans, where the language of climate can settle with equal force in artistic narratives, such as the one of the film by Maria Grazia Pontorno, Golden Moon of the Nobilis, that combines poetic vision with science to tell the story of the Pinna nobilis, the largest mollusk of the Mediterranean that is about to be extinct by a pandemic disease. From this Pinna nobilis is extracted the byssus, which is a sacred thread that is extracted from the mollusk in a combination of craftsmanship and esoteric practice. A film, an artistic narrative, has brought together science and anthropology and art, and it was shot one part in Valencia around a group of scientists that are engaged in the project Life Pinarca, that have been looking for solutions to fight the extinction of the Pinna nobilis, and another part was shot in Sant'Antioco in Sardinia, where Chiara Vigo lives. She is the last priestess of the byssus, and she knows this mollusk better than anyone else in the world. From Copernicus to the Pinna nobilis, we have noticed how language in any form is capable of bridging embodied knowledge and bridging the atmosphere to the ground, and then deep into the ocean, and then back to the earth. And so well they have expressed this concept, Paricca and Gilles, in their recent publication Living Surfaces, Images, Plants and Environmental Media, when they say that images generate actions and reactions that are then rewritten in the ecosystem, leaving their traces on surfaces such as the atmosphere, water, and plants. Now, the thing is that trust has always played a central role, even if an invisible role in the impact of images. And relocating trust will probably be central in any imagined process of regeneration. Thank you very much.